Thank you. Thank you. I grew up in a cattle farm in Colombia. Many of the workers used to live with us. For those who had children, my father insisted that they every day should get 2 eggs, a glass of milk, and a piece of steak. If they did, they will be equally capable of facing any challenge as I would. Unfortunately, not all children around the world can have that sort of nutrition. For those who do not read Spanish, it says, "We want to live." This is a small example of a huge problem. Malnutrition contributes to 45% of the 16,000 kids under the age of 5 that die every day. In other words, 2.5 million kids under the age of 5 die per year because they don't get the proper nutrition. These cases are not only in poor countries, also in America, where 25 million people live in food deserts with mainly access to processed food that are made with cheap carbohydrates that are contributing to an increased amount of people suffering from obesity. This problem extends well beyond health. Malnourished children are permanently disadvantaged and will be robbed for future earnings for them and for their families. The estimated cost of malnutrition to the global economy could be as high as $3.5 trillion. Understanding this, Mivita is making protein cheaper than carbs. So we will have an option to nourish ourselves and our families better. The cost of meat without the need of animals is dropping exponentially. In the next 5 years, the cost will be at par as our current sources. But it's not at the price we need it today to be protein as cheap as carbs. We will be partnering with one or more companies in this field because we believe we need to be actively engaged in the development of this technology. But there's one source of protein that is as cheap as potatoes, as rice, and as bread, and is the egg. The egg is one of the most nutritious food around the planet. But the cost of the eggs is not the only problem. There's other costs involved, like handling and storage. So we decided to use not 1, but 2 eggs and turn it into a bar. And here it is. With this bar, you're able to give all the benefits of protein with the accessibility and the affordability of a candy bar. It will be the only bar to deliver full eggs and 15 micronutrients to assure, in a large scale, all their daily requirement. This bar has a provisional patent application and it's ready to be commercialized. A child is a child, and we understand that. We can make nutritious food that is affordable, but also tastes like candy. In the next 3 to 6 months, we'll go to 3 communities in Latin America and the United States with government and corporate partnerships that are affected by this problem. For every dollar we invest in minimizing this problem, the return is $45. It's not only a huge economic benefit, but we will be changing people's lives. We know how to make them. We know how to make them taste great. But we need help to get these bars to the communities that need it the most. Like my father, I care about the nutrition of kids, including my own. We believe that with Mivita, we can get any children in any community, in any country, get the nutrition to fulfill their own individual potential.